Emu is not the final villain. It's actually something much, much darker. Now, you guys might be like, what am I talking about? How did I come to this conclusion? Let's get straight into it. Starting off from zero, we know that 3,000 years ago, Nika was around. Now, what we know, all we know is that Nika was around and a bunch of ancient primordial beings were around. For example, the rain god, earth god, sea god, stuff of that sort. Now, where did these beings come from? We don't know. And that's the part about One Piece that a lot of people can't, like, some things we just don't know yet and we can't theorize because there's nothing to work with. But what I can assume is, number one, where did Nika come from? And were humans around 3,000 years ago? Or was it just barren wasteland and these gods were roaming the earth? Now, I'm going to take the boring route, unfortunately. I'm sorry. If you wanted something more interesting, watch a Joy Boy Theories video. But, anyways, back to the main topic at hand. I think that 3,000 years ago, it was just Nika and the gods. I know, but... boring! Yes, anyway, moving forward. We are now in the Void Century. Joy Boy, Emu, Davy Jones, etc. Now, number one, the three main people in the Void Century that we know of, or four actually, we know Lily, Nefertari D. Lily, Emu, Davy Jones, Joy Boy. Why are these characters important? Number one, Joy Boy. He's literally the second prophecy that was told. Why is Emu important? He was of the Saint Nerona house, and he was known as Saint Emu. Why is Davy Jones important? He was the current king of the world at the time that was probably controlling most of the world as we know it. Now, let's get to it. Why do I think Emu is not the final villain? Now, number one, it's a very fun thing to think about. Emu not being the final villain, then what is it? Who is it? Where is it? How is it? But, because we're assuming, oh, Blackbeard's the final villain. Now, I will say, I ride right in between the middle. I think it could be either Blackbeard or Emu. But the point being, who is the final villain if not these two? Let's trace some steps. Now, we know that Emu is an immortal. How did he become immortal? It was said by Ivankov, someone 800 years ago, performed the Opi Opi no Mi, where Opi Opi no Mi awakening, where you basically make someone immortal through the like surgery. I forgot what it's called exactly. I'll pull it up here. I'll pull up panels wherever, whenever. Now, I think Saint Emu had a plan of his own, and he wanted to go against these prophecies to an extent. Now, I can't answer the question, why did he want these things? We don't know, but what we can assume is, number one, he became a deity, a devil-like entity in the One Piece story, and that's able to control a lot of things, and he probably got power hungry because of it. What we can assume, we know his powers come through a spell book, the Abyss, etc., etc., Dummy Reversey, things of that sort. Now, the fun part that you have all been waiting for. Who is the enemy if not Emu or Blackbeard? It is the same enemy that Nika fought 3,000 years ago that the people wanted. Now, you're like, okay, who is this? Now, I'm going to call it the Primordial One. The Primordial One, I feel like that's a villain somewhere else if anyone's correct me, but the Primordial One is essentially the opposition to Nika, an ancient being throughout time that has been long forgotten in the One Piece story. Now, essentially, the Primordial One is essentially darkness, the encapsulation of evil energy. Just as Nika is the hopes and dreams of the people alive, we can assume by logic that the Primordial One could be a being of darkness and despair casted upon onto the One Piece Earth called, I don't even know what the One Piece Earth is, but it has a name. I think it's called the Blue Planet or something. But there's a saying, if there's good, there's evil. If there's darkness, there's light. If there's the sun, there's the moon. If there's the sea, there's the earth. If there's a star, there's a dwarf star. I don't know. Now, what's going around in the One Piece story is a lot of dark energy and dark things. Crazy things are happening. The war in Elbaf is coming soon. I'll talk to that about in a different video. There's a lot of things going on that we just can't wrap our heads around yet because it doesn't even seem real. And yeah, it doesn't seem real, but it's the prophecy being told. If anyone has any more ideas, theories about this, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear what you have to say. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comments below. I'll catch up boys in the next video. We're on TikTok, we're on YouTube. Let's get it. Let's go, boys. Peace.